welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week of December 13th to the 19th. Okay, so let's get started. Let's have a look here to see where is Scorpio on their journey this week. Where is Scorpio on their journey this week? The 5, which is unity in this deck, which is the Hierophant in tarot. So this is interesting. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organization, seeking out mentors and like-minded friends. Okay, Scorpio. Now a card flipped over. I'm just curious what that was. Let's have a look. It's number 20, which is judgment. So renewal, evaluating and reviewing, or review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Very interesting. So you're seeking out, you're a seeker this week. Not only are you seeking renewal, but you're seeking unity. You're seeking truth with respect to understanding traditional viewpoints. You're looking for like-minded friends, seeking out teachers and mentors, but ultimately you are looking for some sort of new direction. You know it's time. You know, the Judgment card we see in tarot as a time where it's time to really have a look at things, to understand and evaluate the truth, which is exactly what you're interested in seeking this week. So as you are seeking, my Scorpio friends, and you are looking for like-minded friends and the truth and maybe some mentors or some guidance as you sort of review the cycles that have passed, trying to understand some wisdom and trying to understand the assessment, the final assessment of the situations that you have, gone through. What archetype are you embodying as you go through that quest? What is the archetype that most identifies you? Where do you embody right now? What archetype are you embodying right now? Let's see here. The seeker, of course. You can't make this up. You're totally a seeker right now. The light attribute says a thirst for wisdom, truth wherever they are. The shadow says an inability to commit to the path once found. Very interesting. So as you're seeking renewal, truth, and unity, will you accept it in the form it comes? Very interesting. As a seeker, it's almost like you can't choose the truth. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. And so as a seeker, you sort of have to accept what you find. Does that make sense? You can't be too picky about what you're finding. Sorry, I just wanted to see what that card was. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck, it's the World. So I feel like that makes sense because the renewal card comes right before, well, renewal is the Judgment card. It comes right before the World card because just as you're about to close something out, you have to sort of have a look at it to get the final verdict, right? The Judgment, which is what 20 is. That is the renewal card in this deck. So it's very interesting. You're seeking an ending. You're seeking to know about the ending, about something. Let's dive in with the tarot to get the rest of the story here. The World still on the bottom after that shuffle. So let's see here. For Scorpio, what is this cycle that's coming to a close, that's got them seeking truth, unity, something you're healing from? The Six of Swords here. So you're healing from a truth that you recently discovered potentially, or some truth that you have told yourself. Now, are you committed here? Let's see. What's creating the obstacle or the challenge is your comfort zone. So it's almost like to heal, you have to step out of your comfort zone, which makes sense when we're on a healing path. Just as the Seeker card reveals, we can't have an inability to commit to that path, right? Like you can't have it both ways. You can't be a seeker, but say, I'm going to seek from here, from my tiny little comfort zone. That's as far out as I'm going to go. You got to go, right? You got to be committed to that path of seeking the truth. We see the Three of Pentacles flying out here. So that says to me, this is going to involve rebuilding. You're going to go back to the building blocks here to understand. So you're not going to be in your comfort zone. You're going to step down from that comfort zone and sort of be more exposed, right? Be more exposed to understand the balance, the truth, the truth about how much you're willing to look at here and how much of yourself you're willing to give. I'm wondering here if you're holding back. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're, like you're hesitating. You're hesitating. You don't know how far down this road you want to go. You're hesitating, and it's causing sort of opposing forces. Okay, this is also Capricorn energy. So it's interesting. The 2 and the 3 represent Capricorn. And so you might be thinking about a Capricorn. Who knows? The 9 of Pentacles represents Sag, and the 6 represents, or sorry, not Sag. I apologize. Virgo. I always get Virgo and Sag in my mind, a little bit confused. It's funny. And then the 6 is Taurus. So it feels like an Earth sign. I mean, it definitely feels like an Earth sign is on the table here. You got the 9, the 3, the 6, and the 2. So you might be healing from something that happened with an Earth sign who was a very good friend of yours at one time, right? We see the 3 of Cups here. So that interesting line of cards says to me that Scorpio could be healing from something that involved a Capricorn, but they've got to really be sure that they want to know the truth about this. Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this is going to lead to a good outcome for you. Not necessarily because you're going to reunite with this Capricorn. You might, because the 3 of Cups is there. Your choice might be to reunite with this Capricorn to make amends. Who knows? But I feel like whatever you decide, it's going to be in your favor. It's going to be in your favor, but it's almost like you've got to decide to walk the path, instead of sort of feeling like you can't commit to the path. I almost feel like you're going to get things boiled down to 2 options. You either reconcile or not. I think that's what we're facing here. I feel like we're looking at a friendship or someone who's in your life as a close person in your life here. And you're going to have to decide whether or not to sort of bring that person back or not, or to try to bring that person back. It's interesting. I feel like that's what's on the table for you. Part of this seeking out like-minded friends. I wonder if there's an Earth sign. You're not healed from this yet, but it will lead to a positive outcome here. There's a positive outcome. Let's look at this 6 of Swords. What does Scorpio need to heal from? What are they seeking unity on? Oh, emotional contentment. That's all you want to heal towards. You want to heal towards this feeling where you feel connected, happy, content, secure in the emotional realm. You really want to heal so that you feel whole again. And that 9 of Pentacles as being sort of your boundaries or your comfort zone. I feel like you're going to let those go, and you're going to be completely transparent and vulnerable here. As we see the Lover's card, very vulnerable position, very transparent. You're yourself. This is a choice, whether or not to embody this as you seek unity. It's interesting to see the Lovers, which is the card following the Hierophant. It's the Lovers. It's you understanding yourself with love, right? And understanding yourself. Who are you when you're in love? Are you bounded? Are you in your comfort zone? Or are you willing to sort of just be you? Be completely transparent with this journey that you've been on. The 3 of Pentacles here, underneath it, we see the Knight of Rods, which to me is a time where you are really starting to manifest the path forward. So I feel like you are really seeking truth so that you can be free. I feel like you just want to be free of this. You want to know the truth. You want to see this situation to the end. You want to heal from it so that you can finally move into some lighter energy here where you're really developing and manifesting your own path forward through this initiation of being vulnerable, being a true seeker that's completely open to the wisdom and truth wherever they are, not boundaries, not saying, well, I'm only going to go this far. No, you're going to go all the way or not. And I feel like you're going to go all the way. I feel like in your pursuit of truth and judgment of the past situations that you're trying to heal from, you're going to keep seeking. You're a seeker. You are the seeker this week. You want to know. You want to know the truth. You don't want to feel these opposing forces. This is about a Capricorn. I think it's about a Capricorn. I'm sorry. You've got so many Capricorn cards. You got the 2, 3. of Pentacles, and I don't know, there's a Capricorn vibe here with the Devil card, but it's also maybe a time where you're going to have to look at your motivations. Are your motivations true? Are they based in the ego or the spirit, right? Like, where are your intentions? Where is your motivation coming from right now? And if this has to do with a Capricorn, you just got your third sign that your mind is seeking truth when it comes to a Capricorn. So it's very interesting. I feel like you're being guided to really understand yourself through your intentions, which has come up in readings for you before, Scorpio. And there's the Fool card. You want a fresh start with this Capricorn, or you want a fresh start with the truth. You're not interested in false anymore. You don't want to sit in a false place. Look at that though. That's so interesting. The Knight of Rods is walking you towards a Capricorn, and then it's sort of like you're really seeing yourself here. You know, the Fool and the Knight are staring at each other eye to eye, and in almost the same pose, right? With the wand over the shoulder, and the Fool's got his stuff over the shoulder. And the Fool is the ultimate seeker that exists. You know, you are truly a seeker. And look at the Seeker card. It's the same image, right? You got your stuff on your back and your wand in your hand. You want to know the truth. You want a fresh start. You want some renewal, right? You want a fresh start. You want renewal here. You want unity. I mean, I feel like this is about a Scorpio who wants a Capricorn back. Very interesting. This could be, this could have been a lover, because we see the Lovers. This might have been a very good friend. We see the Three of Cups. Either way, you want fortune to turn in your favor so that this person is back in your life and you can have a new start. It's interesting. You want this new start with this Capricorn. Will it be in balance this time? I think so. Four of Wands. It wasn't in balance before. There was some weird stuff going on here. You felt like you were in sacrifice. Maybe you felt like you had to make a choice. The Six of Pentacles to me is about choosing where you put that coin, right? You're choosing. There's two hands. Which hand are you going to give it to? And it's interesting. I feel like you felt that opposition. You felt it, right? You didn't know where to put it. And maybe you invested in certain emotions and maybe not others. It's interesting. Regardless, I feel like you're moving towards emotional contentment here by seeking out the truth, by walking the new path of spiritual initiation, by developing new ideas about this situation that's got you wanting a fresh start. You want a fresh start. And it makes sense that you want a fresh start because you've closed out a chapter. You have closed out a chapter here. And I feel like you're looking for a fresh start. You know, you want a fresh beginning here in balance. Four of Wands. Again, this could be a lover because sometimes this is my marriage card. So you might be wanting to bring this Capricorn back into the fold to start a new beginning that leads to marriage. This Capricorn is your dream come true. Right? You love this Capricorn, and you may have loved them as an intimate partner or as a very good friend, but something happened that really hurt you. You know, there was pain here, and there was a separation from, again, a Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles. I am convinced more than ever that there was a storyline here with a Capricorn that ended in separation and pain. It hurt. Separating from this Capricorn was very painful for you. And I you know, we haven't asked how painful it was for the Capricorn, but I bet you it was painful for them too, because they were either your lover or your very good friend. It was one of the two. And I feel like you want them back. You want that love back, but through truth and renewal and unity. You're seeking the truth to understand why this all happened the way it did in the first place. You know, it's interesting. You haven't let this go, but you're healing from it. You're healing from it. But I think the healing is leading to you to seek out unity. You want this relationship back. Let's do some clarifying here. Is this about a Capricorn? We see the Four of Wands again. Is this about a Capricorn? Let's see. Nine of Cups with the Four of Wands. There is a dream come true on the line here, Scorpio. It is your biggest wish to have unity again. And the Four of Wands is Aries. So it could be an Aries, but we have so many Capricorn cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 Capricorn cards. So I don't know. I can't help but think that your greatest wish is to have this unity again. And through these cards, I feel like the renewal of unity by seeking. I feel like you want this Capricorn back in your life. Are you going to come in and approach this Capricorn? Let's see here. We have the Sun card, so that looks good. And the Ten of Swords. I think you're going to put the past in the past. You're going to get up and you're going to pursue it. It looks like it. You know, this is over. I feel like you're going to move past the pain and move into the light here as you seek. You're not going to commit to a path that leads you far from understanding the truth. I feel like you're going to walk the path right to the end, understand these 10 swords, and move into the light, which is very prosperous, sustainable relationship. And I feel like it could lead to marriage or a renewed friendship, which is exactly what you've wanted for some time with that Nine of Cups. It's very interesting to see. And will the Capricorn be receptive? Will the Capricorn be receptive? Well, they're going to have to think. So give them that space. Two of Swords. I think the Capricorn is going to need a hot second here. I think the Capricorn's going to need a hot minute to decide, right? And it's up to you if you're going to give them that or not, because they need to make a choice too. Maybe they have been healing from this as well. Five of Cups, yep. They have been healing from this as well, but they're sad too. They're sad too. They do see this as a loss, right? They see this as a loss, but when you come in, they're going to need a second to think about this, because maybe they don't want to take the chance again. Maybe they feel like this could be too much of a risk. Let's see here. For Capricorn, do they see this as a risk? Oh my gosh, look at that. We see the Queen of Pentacles again. So that's Capricorn assessing their options with the Seven of Cups. You're going to need to give them a second, Scorpio, because this Capricorn is going to consider it. They're going to consider it, but they're also going to consider how much pain there was, because they haven't really let that memory go. And then they're going to sort of assess their options. And there's the Queen of Pentacles to say, this is a Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles twice, so many Capricorn cards on the table. I think for some of you Scorpios out there, you want a Capricorn back in your life as a friend or a lover, and you want to see some commitment and balance in this relationship, because you want to put the past behind you and move forward with this relationship once more. Very interesting reading for you, Scorpio. So specific, so specific. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. If this has resonated for you and you would like a personal reading, you can find my email in the description of the readings I offer below. And as always, thank you so much for liking, watching, and subscribing. And we will see you again for another reading very soon. Sending you lots of love and light, my friends. Take care.